Next, I believe that Keith is online joining us. I would like to welcome to say a few words on behalf of both Easter Seals Ontario, as well as his specialty, the camps, Keith Rashid, who is the manager of recreation and facilities for Easter Seals Ontario. So Keith, I know I'm gonna have to share the screen, and I might let Matt do that because I don't have a clue how to do that. So take it away, Keith.
All right. Thank you, everybody, and appreciate the opportunity to be with you today. I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to share some information, just adding on to a exciting year for 2023. So on behalf of not just the campers, but the camp staff and all the staff at Easter Seals Ontario, we wanted to thank each and every one of you for your ongoing support. It means such a lot to us as an organization to be able to increase capacity for our children and young adults living with disabilities. And as some of you who have had the opportunity to come and visit Merrywood or Woodeden, where I'm speaking to you from today in London, Ontario, you can just tell by the smiles on our kids and campers' faces about how much they appreciate all the wonderful work that you do in the community. I wish you all the best with your fundraising efforts. And again, on behalf of the organization, a big thank you. So as the manager for recreation and facilities, I've had the privilege for the last year to bring summer recreation programs back to our sites in person, both at Merrywood and Woodeden. And I'm happy to report that we opened registration for summer 2023 approximately 2.5 weeks ago. And to date, we've already got close to 300 registrants. So you can see the excitement and the enthusiasm is already building up amongst our campers to be back live with each other, and the general laughs and fun atmosphere that camp creates for our children. And you know, the old adage is that pictures say 1,000 words. Well, with the time I've been allocated, I don't want to bore you with 1,000 words, but I do want to show you a clip that was taken last year, a video clip of our campers and as well as our on-site staff, who will give you, you know, obviously it gives me a tingling feeling just listening to them speak. So without further ado, let's do that, and then I'll be happy to regroup after the video to answer any questions or tell you anything that you'd like to know about our plans for this year. So let me just try and see if I can pull this up for you. And all right, I'm hoping you can all see this, and we'll get it started now.
It makes you feel included. And you don't get that in a lot of places, whether it's with invisible disabilities or physical disabilities. You feel very outcasted by friends, even when they mean well. You feel like your disability is always seen. But here, everybody has that. They have something, and that's not important. Your disability doesn't matter. It's just who you are as a person.
I'm super excited that I'm back at camp because camp is a really wonderful place where kids like me can do anything that they want to do.
It's been so long since I've been at camp, and I've missed getting to meet and see my friends and doing all the fun activities.
It feels great to be back after 2 years. I've missed coming here. It just makes me really happy.
Being here is like a dream. I'm honestly still wrapping my head around the fact that I'm back here after 2 years of waiting.
The way a lot of people look at it is like, you get nervous when you first show up, and then after that, arrival day, it's all fun and games from there on.
I understand the fear, especially when you have a disability. You're often not away from your parents, and it gives you this weird anxiety. But I'm telling you, the second you get here and you meet the people and you make friends, it's going to feel like a second home.
My favorite part has been seeing the campers grow and change throughout the week. The ones that are really nervous and shy on the first day, and seeing them dancing at banquet by the end and getting so excited with their friends, and seeing them really come out of their shells. That's been my favorite.
There's this line between empathy and sympathy, and before you come here, I don't think you see that, because a lot of people sympathize with disabilities, and that's not always productive. So when you come here, you understand, and when you spend long days with the campers, you learn to empathize with them, and I think that really changes someone's perspective.
Lots of places say that they're accessible. Not many places are as accessible as this. They can do everything here. Everything is built purposefully for anyone. So they just have access to everything, and so many of them turn to me and say, I don't want to leave because nowhere else is like this.
If Easter Seals Camp didn't exist, we probably wouldn't be going to camp at all, because I can't, off the top of my head, name another camp that is accepting to kids with all disabilities.
I think my favorite part of camp is the community. It's the coming together of the staff and the campers, and it really feels like a team effort from all aspects. No one ever says that's not my responsibility or that's not within my area, as we all lend a hand everywhere, and it's really nice, you know, the campers helping out other campers and all working together to create some happy memories.
And I was honestly very surprised that everything was accessible. I've always kind of had the issue of being denied to go on certain activities or do certain things because of accessibility issues. So that was a big surprise, and I was able to try everything from the high ropes to swimming to the swing that is 70 feet high. You name it, they have it here.
Everything is awesome here because it allows you to do the things you don't normally get to do at home.
Even just today, I've gone to the pool and I did archery, which was awesome. I never thought I'd be able to do that stuff because I don't have the greatest upper body strength, but they find a way to make it so inclusive, and that was fun.
Easter Seals Camp is very important because having a 100% accessible place with such amazing staff builds hope for a more accessible and equitable world for kids with physical disabilities.
This is the highlight of their year. Like, they talk about camp all the time. They cry when they get here, they cry when they leave. Like, they just want to be at camp all year round, and they can do everything. I think that's the important, like, it's so accessible and it's so catered for them that they don't have to worry. If they want to do something, they can do it. They didn't have to think, oh, I can't do that because of this, or I can't do that. Everything is, I can do that. I feel like we don't have the word can't here at all. It's just, I can, I can, I can.
It gives me a chance to be independent and learn that I'm not the only one in the world in a wheelchair.
One, it gives parents respite, and two, it just gives so many of our campers independence. It gives them the confidence that they can go out in the real world and be independent from their families, from their usual caregivers. They can go out and get jobs. It builds their confidence.
It gives someone who doesn't really have a voice a special place. They can fully absorb life to its full content. There's no no's. They do what they want, and if they want to do something, we'll make it done for them.
Thank you for supporting Easter Seals Camp.
Thank you for supporting Easter Seals Camp and helping kids be kids.
Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you for supporting Easter Seals Camps.
Thank you, Pete.
So, yeah, thank you very much. I don't know about you, but I've watched that video probably a few hundred times, and it still sends chills up my spine as to what our programs and services mean to to these young children and to young adults, and it wouldn't be possible without each and every one of you and the great support that you give to us as an organization, not just for the last 100 years, but hopefully for the next 100 as well. So thank you for the opportunity for inviting me. Hopefully the next time it'll be in person, and we'll keep in touch about how the summer is going this year, and hopefully have some of you come and visit us at either Merrywood or at Woodeden, whatever you prefer. So thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your meeting.
Thank you, Keith.